It's not a car. It's not a truck. It's not just another 4x4. It's a Hummer. A vehicle that defies comparison or categorization. A vehicle not in a class, but a universe all its own. A wolf in a field of sheep. A wolf in wolf's clothing. The Hummer is able to go places and do things no other vehicle can. It was not designed for the masses, but for the U.S. Armed Forces. They needed a vehicle like nothing in existence. One so powerful and agile that it could overcome the impossible. A vehicle that could climb the steepest hills and conquer the toughest terrain. A vehicle that would be strong enough and durable enough to be depended upon in the heat of battle. And they wanted it to last 12 years under the most punishing conditions. AM General Corporation answered the call. The descendant of the company that designed and manufactured the most nimble, most beloved military vehicle the world had ever seen, the Jeep, did it again with what is known as the Humvee. And save for the addition of a few creature comforts, the street-legal civilian version, called the Hummer, is virtually unaltered. It's a beast, slightly tamed. When the terrain is at its ugliest, this beast is at its most beautiful. It can scale an 18-inch wall, claw its way up a 60% grade, wade through 2 feet of water, muck, or mud, and plow through 3-foot snowdrifts. Impossible? For another vehicle, but not for Hummer. In addition to its 4-wheel independent suspension, Hummer has 37-inch tires and a full 16 inches of ground clearance, twice as much as any other 4x4. Its 72-inch track width gives it an amazingly low center of gravity, making Hummer stable enough to traverse a 40% side slope. Much of Hummer's climbing prowess is a result of its geared hub assembly, which provides a gear reduction of nearly 2-to-1 directly at the wheel, where it does you the most good. The reason it can handle water so well is that the powertrain's entire ventilation system is sealed. So you can drive around in 2 feet of water all day long and be completely protected from sand, silt, and muck. A Hummer can negotiate obstacles in rough terrain that would be a dead end for any other civilian vehicle. Its 4-wheel AA arm coil spring-independent suspension has springs much larger than an ordinary 4x4, with heavy-duty hydraulic shocks mounted inside them. Through a process called brake throttle modulation, Hummer's torque biasing differentials allow you to increase its already impressive mobility. When traction is lost and tires are spinning, light pressure applied simultaneously to both the brake and throttle will get you moving. Pressuring the brake effectively locks the differentials, redistributing power to the tires with the best traction. That means you need only one wheel with good footing to carry you through almost anything. In deep mud or loose sand, Hummer can be equipped with another innovation to keep you moving: the central tire inflation system. This allows you, as you're driving, to let air out of either your front tires, your rear tires, or all 4 of them. This increases each tire's footprint, putting more tread in contact with the terrain. Then, when you're back on the streets, you can inflate them again just as easily. You can also choose to equip your Hummer with an